I'm barely aware that it's driving for me. It's so smooth. It's insane how smooth it is. Yeah, I cannot drive this smooth. So we're here with Spencer trying out Tesla version 12.5. I'm gonna adjust my seat. We're in the mean streets of Carmel, Indiana, and we are going to start our route from here and head toward the Carmel Public Library, and we'll readjust the route as we go. So let's start in the driveway. I've heard it, you can start it in the driveway.
Yeah, there it goes.
See if it wants to go. All right, so I'm gonna tap the accelerator.
The only car that's on hit is by Tesla.
Not financial advice. So we're in Carmel. It's got a bunch of roundabouts. So we'll do a video here where we go through a lot of roundabouts, see how it does. Roundabouts are a very small percentage of intersections in the United States, but they are intersections are being replaced with roundabouts more and more often. There's a lot of spots here in Indiana where there were four-way stops, and at rush hour the four-way stop will get backed up by a mile, maybe like two of the different ways where it just kind of intersects and people are going to or from work.
So normally it's not this aggressive on this intersection. This is a Chuck's left kind of, and it used to take a lot longer on that left-hand turn.
It would just think about it unnecessarily.
Oh yeah, it would creep. It would sit there for minutes. So I saw that as a good improvement.
Very smooth roundabout, so see how it does. Usually, sometimes it'll slow down or it'll go like really fast. Sometimes it can be a little inconsistent, but
yeah, I find myself. I mean, I've been subscribing since March, and since version 12 went, and find myself using the throttle to get it through roundabouts sometimes, right? But this seems like it's less needing of input from the throttle.
So we're on the auto max. I actually like to set it to like a certain percentage above the speed limit, because people are just having the issues with the auto.
Yeah, I think we're
the auto max speed.
It was doing well when I went earlier on auto max.
So you tried it earlier.
Yeah,
12.5.
I didn't tell you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did it do?
It did good.
Okay.
I think I'm in or normal, not aggressive.
Okay. Check that out.
Can you?
Yeah, we're in average.
Average. Yep. Sorry, average. Yeah, it was doing well, and it's going 44 and a 30 right now, which is a little fast, but it will slow down.
That's why I like the auto speeds. I could set it to 20% over, so it'll go 36 and a 30.
Okay.
Allegedly, like my friend might do that.
Okay.
You know?
So you touch the steering wheel. You don't need to touch the steering wheel. You just let your eyes or your head, do the. I do have
not to look at this.
Yeah, I do have 4 strikes, Bradford. So.
Are you serious?
Yes. So if you get a strike,
Spencer,
we're done.
You need to get off your phone.
Yes.
Let's see if we can do relative offset. We're gonna turn that off. And we're gonna go to relative. Oh no, that's the speed limit warning.
Oh no, Bradford, no, tell me what to do.
Okay, yeah, set it to 16% over.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, and scroll up, make sure the auto is off. Okay, good. Swipe down.
All right, yeah. Don't get me a strike because we'll be done tonight.
No more strikes.
So with this version, like if I do good for the next, I don't know, month or so, they'll take strikes away, right? Is that the new?
Yeah, allegedly, it's 5 strikes per week that you have.
Oh, great! So I just have to make it a week.
Yep.
On 12.5.
Okay. The max should now be 20% over.
So 28%, 36. Okay.
It's very quiet. This is a Model Y?
Yeah, built in December of 23 last year.
23. Wow. It's got the newer Model Y suspension. I have a Model Y from 2020.
Yeah.
Just about like the 2000th one ever made, and yeah, so it's not this quiet. And you got the double pane glass, I think.
Yep.
Super nice. We're getting some fog now. This would be interesting to see how this evolves. We did have some rain. Unfortunately, the rain didn't stay with us.
The auto wipers seem to work better in the rain when I drove earlier on 12.5.
Oh, cool.
There they go.
They heard their name. Answered the call.
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Like auto wipers before would like go to like auto max, like in minimal rain, and this time didn't automatically like go to max. It was a moderate rain, and it stayed at a moderate pace.
Oh, good.
And then it did speed up a little bit once, and then when the rain slowed down, it did speed down. So I didn't find myself needing to shut it off, which was good.
All right, so ideally we want to be moving to the right lane. So this will be a challenge. We have a car creeping up behind us to the right.
Yeah, we have a car right on
we
our
can
right.
proceed through the roundabout.
No hesitation.
That car's going right, so we got plenty of room to get in the right lane now. We got a little bit of a dotted line here. And it just does it and doesn't even signal.
Yeah, no signal. That's a little risque, but
Yeah. I'd probably signal just because I was in the wrong lane. But that was like incredibly smooth. It's like, whatever, I got this. Like it wasn't uncomfortable, the rate of turning. It's ridiculous how smooth it is.
it is smoother. There's no jerking or hesitation through that section. So.
It just like, boom, done. Whatever.
Yeah.
This person's a little far into the roundabout.
Didn't really care.
Yeah.
So.
Didn't get freaked out.
All right, it's going into this parking lot. So
we got a little vent here at the high school.
we got a drummer, marching band.
Sweet. It's gonna go around the parking lot. So we're gonna put in a new address. We got people coming out of here.
So why don't we go through the 3 roundabouts?
Yeah, we're gonna go through a bunch of roundabouts.
This
is like the super path.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you got your thing?
Yeah, just go there, because that puts us through those 3 roundabouts.
Oh, you got your 3 roundabouts. We got a bunch of roundabouts that are in a row in various places. So we'll look.
Well, we can try those, and then we can go. Yeah.
All right.
What is that green dot there? I don't.
That's the same proxy that it's looking at your eyes.
Oh, okay.
It's doing
That's
the
new.
Driver monitoring.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
So that's the indicator that it's active.
All right. So the flashing lights are on in the roundabout, which means someone was crossing.
It's a kid walking his bicycle across, so he's already far from the roundabout. Well, this will be good. We're going to go through Main Street Carmel. There can be some pedestrians up ahead
And
after this light.
And some fake pedestrians.
Yeah, some statues that are painted.
Yeah.
Kind of look like people.
And at the Monon Trail, there's a police officer that's like trying to stop traffic. Sometimes the car, at least when I go through, thinks it's someone trying to stop the car. I don't know. Have you gone through that?
It's been fixed for a long time.
Oh.
But we'll see how 12.5 handles it. The cop isn't actually in the pose. The statue is leaning down like this with his hand, so like it's for the kids to do like a high five.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's the high five. Oh, we got another Tesla, but they're a Model 3, so they're not.
Yeah, they were driving. They had their hands on the wheel.
Their hands on, so okay.
So that's why I try. Like when I go through Carmel, I try to realize like which model or which Teslas are driving and which are on full self-driving.
Ooh, I like that. You gotta try the full self-driving people for science.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you're waiting for 12.5 and you don't have it, you may want to wait a bit to subscribe until your model has it. So it's the newer Model Ys only that have it right now, but it's not all of them.
Where's this police?
Have you typically not gotten updates early? Is that right? So there's the police officer statue. He's like, it's like a
he's like high-fiving.
High-fiving, but like a weird pose.
And there's a valet sign there now that kind of blocks him. But this is pretty smooth.
Yeah, so 12.4.3 would stop there because the crosswalk pane or it thinks there's a stop sign. It doesn't actually see a stop sign, but the intersection looks like one that does, maybe, and this didn't hesitate. I'm barely aware that it's driving for me. It's so smooth. It's insane how smooth it is.
Yeah,
I cannot drive this smooth.
No.
Like it's flowing through these roundabouts, and I'm barely perceiving a change in acceleration.
And you haven't hit the accelerator since. Did you hit it, or like at the beginning of the drive you hit the accelerator, right?
To get out,
take it out of the driveway.
To get out of the high school, we had the SUV. We were kind of getting around. Yeah. I did hit the accelerator to get it out of that person's driveway where we started.
Yeah.
Are you a Teslionaire eager to further grow your shares? At Rebellionaire.com, Bradford Ferguson and Matt Smith have demonstrated their aptitude, consistently delivering groundbreaking, world-first research featured on platforms like Tesla Daily, Dave Leon Investing, Solving the Money Problem, Limiting Factor, and Farzad Mashbahi. At Rebellionaire.com, we go beyond just holding shares. We strategically trim and add, capitalizing on the stock market's emotional fluctuations. Our approach involves selecting additional exponential growers which we believe are undervalued by Wall Street. We use covered calls to create cash flow from stocks, even those without dividends. Our financial planners craft a personalized master plan using a first principles approach addressing all aspects of your finances, not just your investments. Our goal is to consistently increase your share count, avoiding missed opportunities during market FOMO or panic selling, and minimizing tax liabilities. If you're ready to enhance your share growth with our help, visit Rebellionaire.com.
Testing out the driveway functionality.
Ooh, blinker. Oh yeah, all right.
We did have a car to our left that was coming through the intersection, so it waited for that car.
It didn't wait too long.
Yeah. All right, so we literally have five roundabouts.
5 roundabouts. Yep.
In quick succession. So we have these over-under highways where coming off the highway, it's all roundabouts. So you don't have any stops. You don't have stop signs. You don't have stoplights coming off the highway, and it greatly improves traffic. There used to be a light here. It would take forever. It was terrible. Do you remember this light? It's been so long.
I don't think I've been here with this light. I came in 2018.
Okay.
So the light might have...
No, the light would have been there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you just didn't come over here.
Yeah, I didn't come this way, probably. This is pretty smooth. I mean, there is some traffic in the roundabout. But we're just going right through.
We'll go to some of the higher traffic roundabouts and see if we can get more interactions with other cars. But that was really smooth. There's the 5th roundabout right here.
Yeah.
We'll be pulling into a shopping center, but so right now we want to go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Type in Dick's for me. Oh. There we go, top one.
And that's on. Okay, so it's on to go there.
And then we'll go through, there's a bunch of roundabouts here. And then we'll head down Range Line Road to get to where the busiest roundabouts are.
Is that the 116th and 126th roundabouts? Or?
Yeah, so 116th and Range Line, Carmel Drive and Range Line, those are the two that are most busy. Yeah, the one at 126 is also really busy. That's near
Kroger.
The city center, the Palladium. The Kroger one is just north of Carmel Drive.
Pretty uneventful.
Yeah. So I was looking at the screen, it wanted me to look at the road.
Yeah, I just saw a quick flash of blue there. Yeah.
So what was interesting is that it didn't just maintain the max speed to the exact number. It's fluctuating a little bit, but it's not really noticeable by me. Like I'm not feeling that lurching feeling you would get with like version 10 of full self-driving or whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot smoother and less hesitation at roundabouts and intersections. So go right on red. Great. That's pretty good.
Fairly smooth. One stop for the intersection, then it creeped, and I don't think it came all the way back down to 0 when it creeped.
Where do you want to go next? You want to go down Range Line?
Kroger, yeah. Go ahead and change it to Kroger.
Yeah. So we're gonna go straight down there. Yeah.
Everybody's asleep. Where are all the cars? It's a rainy night, so I think once the rain happened, people probably just decided to stay in.
Yeah.
It's an outdoor mall. There's nobody. There's nobody out right now. Okay, we got a speed hump.
It's so slow. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's right for a Model Y. That's good. On the Cybertruck,
It just goes for it?
no, I probably wouldn't slow down. It doesn't have FSD yet.
Oh. A little faster approach on that one. Yeah.
It still ended up slowing down to about 17. So, like, I know it doesn't have rules, but it seems to, like, fixate on numbers for ones that look similar on the speed bumps.
Got it. So 17 is the speed.
Like, if it's one of the speed bumps where it's shorter, but it's just, like,
yeah.
much more knobby, it'll slow it'll probably like slow down to 5 for each of those.
Okay. The more gradual ones is higher speed.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Just decided to take a little different angle, so it's a little jittery, but it was otherwise smooth. The wheel was generally, I didn't really feel it a whole lot. So I think in general it's driving much smoother than I do. So like the acceleration's smoother, the turning is smoother. My only criticism right now is I would handle the speed bumps differently. Like that's about it. It's incredibly smooth, and I want to try and get it in front of some traffic somehow. We'll have to find where some people are. Maybe we got to go to like Broad Ripple.
Yeah, we got to go down Indy. Maybe go down College Ave to Broad Ripple.
We got some more roundabouts on the way. We did have a car to our left, so yield to your left in roundabouts, and that was good, what it did. Almost feel like I closed my eyes a little bit here, Spencer.
Oh, no, when you said that, it was blinking at you.
Oh, I didn't close my eyes.
Oh, okay.
I was looking over here, that's why.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to touch the steering wheel anymore. It's an interesting phenomenon.
Gotta keep the eyes open. It's just like this Model Y, it's one of the newer ones. I know it's not the, some kind of updated Model Y, but
it's not a Juniper, yeah.
but it's got the sound deadening, it's got the better suspension, it's much quieter. Version 12.5 is just driving incredibly smooth. I'm gonna fall asleep. Need some more drama somehow.
Yeah, we
need to teleport to like Brooklyn, New York or something.
Yeah, Carmel's quite boring right now. Right.
But that's what you want. You want boring drives on full self-driving. If you want to go to unsupervised, it needs to be boring.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be tough because Tesla might get a system where you only need to intervene or disengage like once every 10,000 miles. So it might get a little hard to pay as much attention, but I guess if your eyes have to be like here or kind of like scanning around but like not on the screen, not on your phone, then I guess Tesla's going to be all right. But it could be, there could be like this awkward in between. Didn't need to stop there. There was no car close enough on the roundabout. There was a car in it, but just not close enough. So we're heading toward 126, and this is probably like one of the third busiest on this road here. There's another one like 116th and Meridian, like those roundabouts near that would be really
yeah, we can go there now.
Busy.
We go to the IU North.
Yeah, IU North is near there.
Yeah, there's really not much traffic right now.
So there's a nickname for Indianapolis. Do you know what it is?
The Crossroads of America?
Oh, that's like the marketing tagline. It's not really a nickname. So it's also called Naptown because the word nap is in the city, in the name. And you could say it might be a little more boring than like Chicago or New York or whatever, but there's still stuff going on in Indianapolis, just not when it's raining. Crazy, like people avoid the rain like the plague. It's
Yeah,
kinda
these
nutty.
people are driving slow because it probably rained earlier. A little bit concerned. We're going, what, 20 miles an hour?
Yeah, there might be someone in front of them.
That's what, Mach-E?
Ford Mach-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's someone in front of them. Going slow.
All right, so do we want to go to Kroger or do we want to go to a different?
Oh yeah, so type in Monon Center.
Yeah,
Monon.
we'll go to the Monon, yeah.
And then we'll just fluctuate between Kroger and the Monon if there's any traffic at these roundabouts.
Yeah.
You don't need to adjust.
That's,
Okay.
for some reason, it wants to go into the east side of the Monon when that's not the main entrance.
We just need to go down range line.
Yeah, we'll go. All right, so there's a little bit more traffic here.
Yeah, there is. So next time we come by, hopefully have to negotiate some traffic.
Now, the next roundabout's a pretty tight one. It's a small roundabout.
Yeah, it is tight. So right after this one,
Yep.
we're gonna put in Kroger.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get it ready.
Oh, so you're gonna go around that roundabout. Okay, and go back.
Oh wait, it's gonna turn here. Whoops. I didn't know it'd switch it. We're messing with it midstream here.
Yeah. This is.
So we want Kroger. We do have a car to our left behind us, but we got a ton of room to change.
Yep. And it's trying. There's someone crossing the crosswalk at the. All right.
Oh.
Another kid walking his bike across the crosswalk.
I think it's this.
Is it the same one?
It might be the same kid. I remember a red helmet. So we put it in a tough situation here.
It's in the wrong lane going into this
Yeah.
roundabout.
So we changed the route pretty late.
Oh,
we got a car in front of us.
Wow, that's
To our left.
That wasn't.
And no, it's fine.
That's fine. All right.
It's fine. That would be like a my bad move. So that car that was to our left, it was turning left.
Yeah.
So it's fine. So after this roundabout, we want to go back Monon Center.
All right.
I'll do it. So we like these roundabouts because there's just more traffic and pretty tight space, but still not seeing a ton of cars.
Here's one coming in.
We're trying to give it hard stuff. Yeah, it's driving these roundabouts better than I would. There's just less G's.
Yeah, very smooth. Like, I mean, if you're to hire a driver, this is kind of the result you should expect.
Pro driver. Is it a pro driver? No?
I don't know.
Version 12.5?
Pro.
Is it a pro? Chauffeur?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, last time around these, and then we'll, I think we'll wrap this video up,
Okay.
and then we'll head into Indianapolis and try to find some drama somewhere. Because this is pretty boring, but that's what you want in Naptown. 'cause you want safe driving.
Yeah, we're in the right lane this time. Going around. Yeah, like this driver's going a little bit slower than I would go,
Mm-hmm.
and what Tesla would go.
So we're already in a bad lane. I want to just see what it does. We're gonna go to reroute to Monon. So it's just getting over. It's fine.
Get to the right lane.
Correct thing.
Correct. All right. Not the right one. The left lane, which is the correct lane.
Okay, waited for that car to see what it's gonna do, and then it did it. We're getting some interactions here.
Yeah.
It's pausing at the right time. We'll go a little bit more. We'll go a little more.
Yeah, there's a bit more traffic right
Just
now.
one more roundabout. Just one more. Let's do 100. What do you think, Spencer?
Do this 100 times, yeah. Finally, we'll get that.
This
in
is
right.
how I get to 100 attempts on the roundabouts.
Yeah. The braking is good. I mean, in 12.3.6, the braking could be very abrupt. So this is. I haven't felt any abrupt braking yet.
So we rerouted it to do our little loop, and it handled that perfectly. It's smoother than I would have done it. I would have had more deceleration and
Yep.
getting over.
All right, we have another Model Y coming in hot. She's driving.
Tesla owners, you don't have to drive your car.
Yeah, I've seen some Tesla owners do some crazy stuff in roundabouts. They forget their turn, they go around, they cut through other parts of the roundabout. Like, what are you doing? Just let the car drive.
Oh, good. Having this come to a stop.
Yeah, and there's a car coming
this
through.
truck is coming through.
The Durango. Yeah, there we go.
No problem, easy. It didn't wait once that truck had crossed our face. It just went ahead and
Yep.
started to go.
Yeah, the reaction time to kind of move is much quicker, it seems. Less hesitation.
See, we will go in loops for science. For you, the Tesla community. Okay, I wish it made a little more attempt to get over.
Yeah. Is there a car to our left? No.
Yeah, there is. And technically, if you're in this lane, you can go straight.
Yeah, which is what I was worried about.
Yeah, but it could see that other car was turning left, like when we did it before.
Yeah.
Because I could see it was turning left.
Okay,
So,
I'm
like,
glad you were seeing it. Because
It knew it was okay. We're having to do some hard stuff in roundabouts. A little inadvertently, but just changing the route. at inopportune times for it.
It's like Groundhog Day. I'm going.
Oh, I changed it a little late. See what it does.
It'll go. What do we got? We don't have anything over there. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
It'll just stay and go all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah, just use the whole roundabout. There's, what I found in like the last version is if there's no one in the roundabout or entering the roundabout, it sometimes would use the whole 2 lanes, right?
Yeah.
It would
use the 2 lanes so it's not jerking you around as much in the roundabout.
yeah. And would traverse lanes or whatever. Yeah.
Especially if there's no car to your side.
Oh yeah. It was definitely if there's cars around it would stay in this lane. But if there's not, then it's gonna sometimes use the whole 2 lanes.
And we had some cars in the roundabout, so I was watching to see what they would do. So there were 2 cars before that car that it needed to watch to see what they do, and so that was great.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people that will sit there and watch all the cars go through the roundabout. And then you're like, well, are they ever going to go? You know, but at least the Tesla only watches like the first set of cars and then goes.
And mainly it's you need to yield to your left, so that's what the Tesla did well. So we're still seeing some good stuff, so I'm gonna stay on this. This little loop, see if we can trip it up or see if it does perfect. But like this is way smoother than 12.4.3 or 12.3.6. It is way smoother. Yeah, it's more decisive.
Did you drive 12.4.3?
Yeah, I have it in my Model 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
In my Hardware 3 Model 3. Yeah. I was lucky enough.
You mean Model Y?
Model Y, yeah. You're right. Got a pedestrian wearing a black top, dark top.
Yes, changing lanes. Yeah. Good.
So that was interesting. It liked that right lane for a bunch of the times we'd done that, but because that pedestrian was in that right lane, well before we got there, it just switched over to left lane. And it didn't jerk over.
No, it was smooth.
It signaled. It was smooth.
It was like butter.
Yeah, we've been driving roundabouts for a long time. I've been in Carmel for 18 years now.
Yeah.
How long have you
6 years.
in Carmel? 6 years.
Yeah.
So we've driven a lot of roundabouts. We've had family drive for us around roundabouts who don't know how to do roundabouts, right?
Yeah, and I drive 1/16 to IU North quite regularly, back and forth. And there's been months where I've had at least 2 or 3 interactions where people were in the roundabout and someone's trying to go into my lane, and like almost getting a side swipe situation.
Well, maybe we should head over there then.
we should. and it's not like it happens at random. And it's a bit scary because you don't want your car to be in the body shop, and you don't want that to happen. But
this drives 100 times better than someone from out of state who's never driven a roundabout.
Oh yeah,
would drive a roundabout.
So we're gonna
literally 2 orders of magnitude.